wrestling goes. We're always the second. Hockey's always the second weekend. I remember I called Lecter one time from one of my supermarkets. Going, now Bill wins the state tournament. I called him at school. Let him win. I just asked for the athletic director. Got right to him. Don't let me die to play with the girls tonight. I noticed in the paper that they had nothing about the Dakota County, their win, and a little bit of they had a small write-up. Bill got the big I'm sure people are right in the paper. What do you do to cover all of you? Should have stayed up watching wild game
All right, here we go. Brennan on the draw. Not Brennan. That was Jackson. Sorry. Jackson picks up the puck at center. Loses it. Comes free to Wyatt. Tries to chip it in. He's able to do so over to Jackson. Jackson carries it in. He spins. Creates some space. He fires one dot just wide. Into the corner. Nolan back over there to pick it up. Bumped into. Jackson sweeps over to pick it up. Nolan bumped it with a hand. Will be a hand pass. Faceoff will come outside of the zone. Not even outside the zone. All the way down into the Eagan zone. Jackson again on the draw. Puck ends up into the corner. Brennan back to pick it up. They'll throw a backhander up to Easton up the wing. Easton with it now. He'll get it. Not sure what that was. Dumped it all the way down to no one. Timber Grove Heights now picks it up to enter the zone. Take it back behind the net. Fired on. Ends up just wide. Nolan now with it. Nolan with speed through neutral. Nolan still with it. He fires a shot. Held on to by the goalie. Max on the face-off. Puck comes free to Inver Grove. They'll send it down the length of the ice. Bank it off. Should have enough for icing. Do it all over again on the other end. On the draw, he's able to win it back to Graham. Graham knows it. He'll fire a wrist around, blocked up front. Puck comes over to Gabe. He throws a backhand around and ends up wide. Puck played into the corner by Inver Grove. Bowden over there to pressure, create a steal. And then loses it. Inver Grove now with space. And they'll chip it ahead. Max loses an edge out at center, but Beckett's able to pick it up. Beckett now making move. Kicks it wide. He fires it high. Ends up in the corner. Bowden down to pick it up. He'll center it out front. Stopped by the goalie. Sent behind the net. Now into the corner. Titan pinches the hold. Titan going behind the net. Throws it back to Brennan at the point. Brennan's shot fired on. Glove down by the goalie. Held on to. Charlie on the draw. Wins it back to Brendan. Brendan will play it over to Easton. Easton will rim it around the boards. Intercepted behind the net by Inver Grove. Tried to clear. Ended up on the stick of Charlie. Inver Grove's able to pick it up. They've got space now. Inver Grove will chip it up off the boards and down. Inver Grove able to pick it up behind the net. Easton gets it now in the corner. Harassed. Still with it. Inver Grove comes away with it. They take it back behind the net. Charlie back to pressure. Puck loose in the slot. Still loose. Brennan able to pick it up now, and he'll stop. Try to clear. Hits off a skate of Inver Grove player, and now out to center. Paxton had it. Puck came out and then played back in offsides. Jackson on the draw, tried to win it forward, hit off the leg of the other center. Kicks over to Wyatt. Wyatt can't clear the zone. But now does. Comes over to Jackson. Jackson now with the step. Getting harassed from behind. Puck ends up in the corner. And the Grove player loses an edge. Wyatt picks it up. Tries to center it up front. Hits off a defender. Comes over to Jackson. Back to the point to Beckett. Beckett, he fires a wrister on. Saved by the goalie. Inver Grove will try to play it around, hit the ref square in the sun don't shine area. He's laboring a bit. Puck now to the point. Inver Grove now with some space. They're able to carry it into the Eagan zone. Cut center, shot. It's up just wide. Inver Grove first to it. They'll center it up front. Shot wide again. Puck will rim around the boards. Nolan will be the first to it. He'll hustle up to it. Tried to spring Jackson, just couldn't get to it. Able to get back on sides. Graham with it, shot blocked. Puck still loose. Graham again with it. He shoots off the post and in. So Graham picked up the loose puck, fired it in off the post. Give Eagan a 1-0 lead. Off the draw, Max wins it forward. He'll lose it then. Puck played by Brendan down into the Inver Grove zone. Puck to the point. Inver Grove able to get it, and they'll get it out to center. Brendan will pinch to get it out. Gabe will throw a backhand to the point, held in by Inver Grove. Brennan takes it back behind his own net now. He'll chip it up off the boards. Held in by a skate by Inver Grove. Kicks it to his partner. Gabe able to get a steal, kick it out to center. Now he picks up the loose puck. Bowden in just a step too early.
I'll just be boring today.
Off the draw, puck comes over to Titan in the wing. Tried to carry it in, lost it. Puck now back to the point. Beckett plays it cross ice. Still in neutral. Grove will chip it up off the boards, and now Graham will pick it up, send it down. He'll wave off icing. It tipped off the defender. Played back to the point, held in by Beckett. He'll play it down low over to Charlie. Charlie tried to get it over to Titan. Titan now with it from a shot or sharp angle. Shoots! Loose out front. Eagan comes into it. Graham got to it, tried to get it out front. It's broken up. Sent to the point, held in by Graham. Charlie now with it. Towing the line. Still has it, loses it. Grove now going the other way. They'll chip it up off the boards and around. Grove had a player out front, just couldn't get it to him. Tries to center it around now, can't. Ends up back behind the net into the corner. Played out front. Still in the slot. Eagan able to break it up. Charlie now with it. He's through neutral. He goes in 1-on-4. Stains a bit of a bump. Grove now with it, can't find it in their own skates. Titan trying to get to it. Jackson now pinches and he's able to get it down deep. Grove will pick it up, play it around the boards. They got space now. Tries to chip it up around Nolan. Is able to do so. Easton now gets a steal. Easton through neutral. Easton with it. It's forced wide. They'll center it up front to Nolan. Nolan! Shot save. Still loose. Sent out front, ends up behind the net. Easton now with a backhanded pass over to Jackson. Jackson with some space. He'll throw it over to Wyatt. Wyatt alone in the slot as his shot blocked. Still in a stick battle for it. Tries to get to it. And Grove's able to get it to the points. Brendan Pinchas sends it down deep. They'll play it around the boards. Ref in the way. That poor guy's now been hit twice. And Grove will skate it up through center. There was speed through center into the Eagan zone. Forced wide, sent on off the side of the net. Jackson will pick up the loose puck. Jackson will now carry it. He gets hit. That'll be a penalty. On the draw. Off the draw, comes back to Graham at the point. He'll send it towards the net. Ends up getting all the way through. Back behind the net to the corner. Gabe trying to play it. Fans on it. Gets it sent it out front over to Bowden. Just can't handle it. Buck into the corner. Bowden now with it. Trying to make some space. He skates into the slot. Shoots. Scores! Bowden picked up the loose puck. Was able to bury it on the power play, give Eagan a 2-0 lead. Max now off the draw. Pay no mind to the scoreboard up top. Very incorrect. Inver Grove now with it. Able to get it into the Eagan zone. Sent down into the corner. Graham back to pick it up. He'll play it over to Beckett in the corner. He fans on his pass attempts. Inver Grove able to create a turnover. Now comes over to Gabe. Gabe able to clear the zone. Bowden now had it poked off his stick. Bowden in the scrum at center. Inver Grove able to pick it up and send it into the Eagan zone. Beckett to pick it up in the corner. He'll rim it around the boards up to Gabe. Gabe tried to play it out. Hit off a skate. Now Paxton with space. He'll try to spring Max. Just ended up too far. Inver Grove back to pick it up. Titan with some good pressure to create a steal. Tried to center it over to Max. Just poked around. Inver Grove now picks it up, sends it out. Brennan will play it. Eagan in just offsides. Generous tip, bounced around, still ended in offsides. Charlie on the draw. Comes back to Paxton. He'll play it into the Inver Grove zone. Charlie pressures defender. Able to get it up to center. Sent in. Charlie offsides. Face off at center. He was beyond the red line. Grove will play it down. They'll say no icing. One said yes, one said no. Brennan back to pick it up. He'll try to play it up around the boards. Broken up by Inver Grove. Charlie battling through a stick check. Puck caroms out into the slot. Brennan picks it up and flip it out to center. Just too far for Charlie. Inver Grove sends it down. Easton picks it up. Tried to spring it to Titan. Just too far. Puck loose at center. Inver Grove able to get to it. Send it down towards the Eagan zone. Easton intercepts it. Chips it up ahead to Charlie. Charlie into the zone. Inver Grove's able to pick it up and send it out. No icing. Brennan back to pick it up. He'll make a move at in his own zone. He'll try to chip it ahead up to Wyatt. Wyatt had turned it on the other way, so Inver Grove's able to pick it up. Jackson comes in. Inver Grove able to get it out to center. Sent down into the Eagan zone. Brennan picks it up again. He'll play it off the board over to Jackson. Jackson now with some space. Tried to cut in, had it poked off his stick. Inver Grove will pick it up with 2 left in the first. They'll skate it in. A little drop pass at the line. Nolan along the wall battling for it. Puck still loose, centered into the slot. Wyatt just got there to interrupt the shot. Fanned on to the point. Sent on. Loose out front. Antonio with a quick pad save. Inver Grove now applying some pressure. Sends it back to the point. Shot blocked. Beckett flips it to the point. Held in. Sent down deep. Brendan will get to it. He'll chip it up off the boards. Can't get it out. And now Jackson's able to pick it up and skate it out. Jackson's harassed at the line. Fires it wide. Nolan along the half wall will pick it up. And then have it taken off his stick by Inver Grove. They'll run it around the boards the other way. Jackson gets there first. He'll toe the line. Leave a drop pass over to Graham. Graham now with some space at the point. He'll fire it on. Blocked out front. Inver Grove loses the handle on it. Graham has it. Has it again. His shot. Love down. Max on the draw with 50.7 left. Puck comes to the point. Gabe will just play it down into the corner. Max will hustle to try to get there. Invergrove will rim it around the boards the other way. Brennan pinches and able to get a turnover. Puck back into the Invergrove zone. They'll pick it up and regroup. Comes to Brennan at the point. He'll just slap it down. He'll go off for a change. Invergrove with it back behind their net. Bowden applying pressure. Can't get a turnover. Invergrove's able to skate it out. They got some space now with 15 left in the period. They'll skate it in. Bit of a collision at the line. Max now with 10. They've got numbers going 4-on-2 if they hustle. Max loses the handle on it. Still with it. He's got 3. Can't do anything with it. That'll end it for the period. Start of the second, Charlie on the draw. Got Titan and Paxton with them. Puck comes over to Titan, chips it over to Charlie. Try to skate around the forward, can't. Invergrove able to get it, chip it down into the Eagan zone deep. Back to pick it up. He'll pick it up in the corner, skate it behind the net. Try to rim it around the boards over to Titan. Tipped by Invergrove, comes loose. Invergrove with it. Charlie now picks it up, puck loose in the slot, bouncing around. Kicked around, able to stay out. Weren't able to get a shot attempt on it. Graham now picks it up behind the net. He'll kick it to himself. Over skate. Puck comes loose out front. Beckett will send it towards the point, held in. Graham picks it up now. Skates behind the net. He'll play it off the wall with a Titan. Titan will chip it up off the boards, and it does escape out to center. Paxton had a step on it. Couldn't get to it. Invergrove picks it up, sends it back into the Eagan zone. Beckett throw it back under the point. Paxton trying to get there. Held in by Invergrove. Charlie now with some space. Charlie battling through it. He'll kick it ahead just too far. Good try by Charlie to try to kick it ahead to himself. Just kicked it a little too hard. Jackson on the offensive zone draw. He'll win it back to Brennan at the point. Brennan, he'll fire a wrist around, tipped out front by Jackson. Just went straight down, sent to the point, held in by Nolan. He'll send it down towards Jackson. Too far for him. Invergrove able to pick it up. They'll skate it around their net. They'll chip it ahead up off the boards. Jackson gets there to get a steal though. Jackson skates it into the slot. Jackson with it. He'll shoot. Puck was in the belly. Rolled around, unable to hold it, but then covers it up. Able to get a whistle. Jackson again on the draw. Puck comes loose to Jackson off the draw. He fires a shot, saved. Off the rebound. Wyatt tried to get off the rebound, saved there by the goalie. Up the wall. Players converge, ends up out to neutral. Brennan will pick it up. He'll throw a backhander over to Wyatt. Wyatt will just chip it. Jackson now picks it up with some space. Jackson, he'll fire a shot, blocked. Puck loose out front. Nolan can't get there. Invergrove will skate it back behind their net. Play it up along the wall. They're able to clear the zone. They'll play it out front, intercepted by Graham. Graham tried to spring Jackson, just couldn't do it. Puck played back to neutral. Invergrove picks it up. Graham will send it down towards the Invergrove end, tipped in by Bowden. They'll play it around the boards, though. Max creates a steal at the wall. Max now with it, tries to skate it into center. Still with it, fires it on. Blocked out front. Invergrove able to pick it up, send it to the point. Held in by Graham temporarily. Invergrove now able to clear the zone. Puck played over to Gabe. Now he'll send it down deep. Invergrove able to get to it in the corner, play it to the point. Graham pinches to hold it temporarily. Invergrove is able to pick it up. Puck held in by Eagan. Bowden now with it. He'll play it over to Gabe. Can't get a shot off. Played off the wall and out by Invergrove. Max back to pick it up. He'll turn. Play it up to Gabe. Taken away by Invergrove. They lose an edge out at center, so Paxton gets the puck. He tries to send it in deep. Ends up bouncing on net. He'll play it to the side. Invergrove back to pick it up. Max crashes. Invergrove now with space. He'll play it down. Not far enough for icing. Trying to get back there and pick it up. Skate behind his own net. He'll now cut it in center. He's weaving through people. Sends it down. Not far enough for icing. Invergrove will pick it up, play it around, tighten down. Pinches at the wall. Tries to send it on. Bouncing around. Paxton picked it up. Couldn't do anything. Brendan now gets a steal. Had it in the slot, couldn't get a shot off. Scrum in the center. Puck played out by Invergrove. They'll skate it in now. Forced wide by Easton. Centering attempt blocked by Paxton. Paxton now's got it. Still with it. Easton now picks up the loose puck at center. He'll skate it in. Still with it. He'll fire a wrister on. Good shot. Save. Puck loose in the corner. Paxton picks it up. He'll fire it all the way through. Invergrove now with space. Potential numbers if they hustle. They'll just play it in deep. Back behind the net. Invergrove first to it, go in the corner. It's chipped around. Wyatt had it. Sent it to the wall. Held in. Sent on net. Tony will sweep it to the side. Beckett will play to the point. Can't clear. Invergrove able to get it back down deep. Brennan now back to pick it up. He'll send it up and down. But we'll go for icing. Jackson on the defensive zone draw. He'll win it, pick it up. He'll skate it out. Jackson now with speed. Forced wide. He's still with it. Still with it. Shoots. Save, covered, held on to. Jackson again on the draw. Comes over to the half, all over to Nolan. Jackson with it now. Skates out into the slot. His shot. He scores. We give Eagan a 3-0 lead with 6:45 left in the second. there to clear it. Nolan now with it at center. In for a battle along the half wall. Jackson able to come away with it. Jackson with space now. He'll make a move. He'll shoot, save. Puck loose out front. And McGrove able to get to it, sweep it to the point. Easton now with it. He'll fire it towards the net, blocked. Jackson picked up, tried to get it over to Wyatt. Was tipped, ended up high. Into the corner now. McGrove throws a pass out into the slot, but luckily for them, their defender was there. And McGrove now with it. Scanning through, loses the handle on it, but is able to maintain possession. Puck played out to neutral. Bowden trying to get there. Max overskates. Easton picks up, tries to fling it in. Bowden able to come away with the puck. He's got space. He'll play it over, but right at the feet of a Invergrove player comes over to Max. Max tries to make a move. Bowden overskates now at neutral. Max will pick it up. Should have been offsides. No call. Max picks it up now. He's forced wide. Sends it over to Gabe. Gabe with space. This shot ends up wide. Rims around the boards. Invergrove first to it. Sent to the point. Held in by Graham. Graham will send it down deep. That's intercepted. Puck off Max's stick. Kicks over to Gabe. Back to Max. Max now with it. He'll spin. He'll shoot, ends up wide into the corner. Bowden first to it. He'll play it from the half wall over. We got a penalty coming up on Invergrove for a slash. Eagan will go back on the power play again for a minute. Invergrove goes off for slashing. Off the draw, puck played to the point, and Beckett picks it up. He'll wait for his team to clear, and then he'll play it back in. Paxton trying to get there, can't. Sent to the point, held in by Graham again. Played back down into the Invergrove zone. They're able to clear the zone. Beckett back to pick it up. He'll chip it up off the walls. Tried to bring it to Titan. Comes loose to Charlie. Charlie with it. His shot just wide. Charlie, again, first to it, centers it out front. Get off a skate, bounce to the point. Paxton over to the wall to pick it up. And Invergrove will take another penalty for interference. Cross-checking, interference. They'll go again. Eagan will have 18 seconds of 5-on-3 before they're out. Off the draw, Jackson's able to win. Tried to get it to the point. Couldn't get enough on it. Invergrove's able to get to it. They'll just send it down deep. Nolan back to pick it up. Puck will come loose to Easton. First penalty's up. He'll play it over to Jackson. Just offsides. We'll have to check the footage on that one. I don't think there's offsides, but ref says yes. Off the draw, puck kicks over to Jackson. Loses an escape, still maintains possession. Takes it low, plays it around the boards. Brennan over to get to it. Brennan will pinch. Brennan will skate it out. He'll shoot off the side of the net. Kicks loose over to Jackson. Jackson takes it back behind the net. Throws a centering pass out front. Tipped away by the goalie. Ends up behind the net. Jackson again applying pressure. Kicks free to Wyatt. Wyatt shot. Blocked. Invergrove able to get it, but Wyatt gets the steal. Comes over to Jackson. Jackson shot. High. Save. Puck still loose. Penalties up. Brennan will get to it. Go cross ice over to Easton. Easton out with it at the point. He fans on his wrist shot attempt. I hope I missed that for his sake. Wyatt now with it below the goal line. Has it poked off his stick by Inver Grove. They're able to chip it up to the wall. And out. Brennan couldn't hold his own. Inver Grove applying some pressure. Puck kicks loose over to Nolan at center. Inver Grove able to get to it. Easton will try to play it down deep. That'll hit off a defender. Kick free over to Brennan. Brennan now will skate with it through. Able to straddle the line. Brennan's shot ends up just wide. Inver Grove first to it as Eagan was changing. Puck played out to center. Graham was able to wait for his team to clear. Puck played into the corner. Puck played to the point. Beckett's able to hold the line. Kicks over to Bowden in the corner. He tried to center it out front to Gabe. Broken up. Inver Grove now with it. Graham will pinch and get a turnover. Graham now skating down the slot. Has his stick tied up. Still with it. He fires it on. Kicks free off goalie. Max now with it behind the net. He'll center it all just through the wickets. Beckett holds the point. He'll just flip it up. Puck comes on to Gabe's stick. He's in a battle. He'll center it out front. Inver Grove is there to be able to clear it. Inver Grove now with speed through neutral. Well, forced wide by Graham. Has it poked off his stick. He loses it, but comes right onto the stick of his partner. Max is able to pick it up. He'll send it down. And that will just die. No chance of icing. Inver Grove will pick it up. Egan's in the midst of a change. Paxton though able to get the steal. Chip it back into the Inver Grove zone. Puck loose at the line. Paxton in a battle for it. Inver Grove able to pick it up and exit the zone with 1:10 left. Puck played deep into the Eagan zone. Easton back to pick it up. He'll rim it around the boards. Charlie trying to get there. He's able to do so. Throws it out center. Just bounces off Paxton's stick. Puck bouncing around. Sent on goal. Tony will save. Another shot covered up. Ooh, puck ends up just on the side of the net. Inver Grove applying pressure now with 45 seconds left. Centering attempt broken up by Brennan. He'll play it out. Up and up to Charlie, who had it poke checked off his stick. Inver Grove able to pick it up. Paxton will play it to neutral. Titan able to get it out of the Eagan zone. Inver Grove picks it up now. Bounces off the skate. Picks it up. Sent to the half wall. Brennan trying to get there. He'll be able to chip it up to Charlie with 20 left. Charlie now through neutral. Egan's 3-on-3 at the line. Has a poke check off his stick. Kicks free to Paxton with 13. Inver Grove able to clear the zone. Easton was being pressured. Tried to just leave it at the line. Ended up going in. Egan offsides. 6.2 left in the second. Jackson on the draw here. He wins it forward. He shoot it with 2 left. Shot. Saved. Goalie unable to cover it, but the horn sounds. That'll do it for 2. Egan up. 3-0.
Sweet dreams of the aliens who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody is looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to use mine. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be
Started the third. Jackson on the draw. Inver Grove gets possession. Tried to skate it through. Back it back to break that up. Puck into the corner. He'll throw a backhander over to Jackson. Jackson's got some space. He'll skate it out. He's got Wyatt with him. He hits the line. Makes a move. Puck loose out front. It comes over to Graham. He just sends it wide. He had an open net. Net comes off. Goalie's down. And off that stoppage, goalie went down. They stopped play. Off the draw, Invergrove chips it up into the Eagan zone. Puck came in, offsides. Max on the draw, won by Invergrove. They chip it forward. Bowden now in the battle. Sends it down towards the Invergrove zone. Puck played up and out. Won by Max. Some indecision there on the defensive pairings. Puck came out. Easton sent it in. Eagan was offside, so it'll face off at center. Max on the draw. Puck will kick over to Brennan. Brennan will skate it in. Forced wide. He'll bring it down into the corner. Still with it. Takes it back behind the net. Throws it out front. Just too far. Through Max's stick. Gabe now with it. He'll try to shoot it. And it's blocked up front. He'll get to it. Chip it over to Max. Max with it. He'll shoot from his knees. You wouldn't know because I wasn't even close to that. Played back to the point by Bowden. Brennan with it. Throws a little bit of a slapper on him. A little indecisive on if he wanted a wrist or a slap, and didn't either. Puck kicks out to center. Gabe back to pick it up. He'll chip it into the Invergrove zone. They're then able to exit the zone. Puck comes in. Brennan able to poke it off their stick. Back out to neutral. Invergrove picks it up. Brennan able to chip it up and out. Bowden will get to it. Bowden will try to play it over to Max. Intercepted by Invergrove. pays off with 9:54 left in the game. Charlie on the draw. Puck comes back to Beckett. He'll play it up ahead. Titan has it. Played it just too far. Graham will now pick it up, send it down deep into the corner. Vandergrove back to pick it up. And try to rim it around the boards. Titan there to get to it along the half wall. Centered out front. Paxton can't get to it. Vandergrove able to get there. They'll skate it out now. They've got some space. Weave in through traffic. Puck comes onto the line, then they take it out themselves. They'll have to vacate the zone. The below dead say Amber Grove is offsides. Charlie again on the draw. Sent down into the Eagan zone. Beckett back to pick it up. He'll rim it around the boards. Over to Titan. Titan picks it up. Loses the handle on it. Puck ends up out at center. Amber Grove able to pick it up. Paxton now picks up the loose puck after Amber Grove got done. Tried to chip it up to Charlie. Just too far. Into the corner. Titan will pick it up. Amber Grove will play it to the point. D had changed. Bucket just into the Eagan zone. Nolan trying to get to it, can't. Over skates. And the Grove gets to it. They'll skate it into the Eagan zone, harassed by Easton. Nolan will get to the loose puck. Shot attempt blocked. Nolan will throw a backhander, ends up in the slot. Jackson tried to get it off the stick, can't. Played back to the point, held in by Amber Grove. They'll go across to their D partner, now played over to the side. With it at the half wall. Fire it towards the net. Gets through. Unable to get a shot off Jackson. Now with it going the other way. Jackson hits the line. Forced wide. Sends it puck high and wide. Still with it though. Puck comes back to the point. Nolan with it in the slot. Couldn't do much with it. Puck kicked over to Jackson. He just sends it into the corner. Amber Grove to play it with 7:43 left. Nolan with the steal at the half wall. Has it. He'll just throw a backhander that ends up back behind the net. Amber Grove will play it around the boards. Held in again. Sent down. But Amber Grove intercepts that. They're through neutral now. They hit the line. Throw a backhander in. Easton there to pick it up. Easton will just play it out to neutral. And then a backhander. Easton picks it up back behind the net. It'll go across to Brennan. Brennan will play it back to Easton in the corner. Then he'll spring it up to Max. Max now is facing the wrong way. Couldn't get a whole lot with it. He's able to fight through it. Tried to get there. Just couldn't. Good effort there by Max. Amber Grove now with it through neutral. They're in offsides. Max on the neutral zone draw with 6:50 left in the third. Off the draw, it ends up into the Eagan zone. Graham back to pick it up. We'll pick it up, rim it around the board. Played up to the point. Gabe able to get it out. Tried to get it to Max. Can do so. Picked up now by Graham. He'll just send it down towards the Amber Grove zone. Max able to get there, pick it up. He'll make some moves. He'll shoot it on. Saved by the goalie. Charlie out. The draw, won by Inver Grove. They're able to skate it to the line, send it down into the Eagan zone. Graham back to pick it up. He'll just take it back behind the net. He loses the handle on it, ends up in the corner. Clearing attempt intercepted by Inver Grove. Puck ends up in the slot. Paxton with a good stick to take it off. Two Inver Grove players both peel out. Neither one wanted to play it. Scrum now ensues along the wall. Paxton in there. Puck kicks out to Charlie. Charlie now one-on-one at the line. He'll just skate right around the defender, but forced wide. Has it. Couldn't get a shot off. Centers it out front. Paxton couldn't get there. Inver Grove now picks it up. They're through neutral 1-on-2. Forced wide. Shot. It's tipped out front by, it hit off someone's skate. Antonio had to be quick. Ended up just wide. Puck out to neutral. Paxton will just pick it up and he'll play it rink wide with 5:20 left in the third. Inver Grove over there to pick it up. Eagan in the midst of a change. Jackson tried to poke check it off. Brennan will pick it up, play it over to Nolan. Loses the handle on it at center. Inver Grove able to pick it up. They'll throw a backhander into the Eagan zone again. Intercepted by Brennan, able to get it out. He'll skate with it now. Puck kicks over to Jackson in the slot. Wyatt now gets a bit of a steal. Tries to throw it on towards the net. Nolan with some good stick work to try to get a steal. Picked up now by Inver Grove. They'll skate around defense. Sent down into the Inver Grove zone. Jackson bats it out of the air. Still with it. Stops. Shot. Wyatt with a good shot. Puck comes to the point. Brennan picks it up now. Plays it over to Easton at the point. He'll throw a wrister on. Tipped wide. Wyatt with it. Plays it out front. Banked it off the goalie. Puck still loose. Kicks over to Jackson. Just can't do anything with it. Nolan now gets a steal. He'll center it over to Wyatt. Puck loose. Wyatt with it. Oh! Goalie able to slide across and get the save. Wyatt now with it. He'll center it over to Nolan. Nolan fans on the shot attempt. Inver Grove now comes out. Easton and Brennan converge. They're able to get the puck back. Brendan now with it. Skating through. Inver Grove able to get the steal. They'll skate it in. Create some space, but he falls. Brennan picks it up now. He'll just chip it up off the boards. Jackson will pick it up. Jackson and Brennan in 2-on-3. Jackson fires a shot on. Oh, ends up in the glove. .339 left in the third. Eagan up 3-0. At the draw, puck comes over to Bona at the half wall. Kicks over to Max. Max with it. He'll fire it on. Saved, covered, held on to by the goalie. Max on the draw. Inver Grove's able to get possession of it. They'll skate it out through neutral. They're able to get around. They're in with speed at the dot. Shot, saved. Puck still loose. Flipped out by Beckett. Foot race there. Graham trying to get there. Graham tried to get there. Kicked out to neutral and Bowden kicks it in. Eagan offside. 3:12 left. Max on the draw. Max will play it down deep. 3 minutes left. Into the corner. Gabe trying to get there. Inver Grove's able to get it out of the corner. Up to the half wall. Battle ensues there. Gabe now gets the puck. Sends it down. Puck bounding around. Held into the point by Beckett. Oh, he loses the handle on it, but Gabe's able to get there. He'll fire it on. Steered to the side by the goalie with 2:40 left. Graham will pinch, play it down deep. Ends up behind the Eagan zone net. He'll play it around. Held in, sent back down deep by Gabe. Max back to create some pressure. Inver Grove able to pick it up. They'll skate it out the other side. Inver Grove now with some space. Tried to chip it up ahead. Ends up getting out there after it tipped off Titan. Graham with some good pressure. He'll just chip it up off the boards and get it out. He'll spring Charlie. Charlie now at the step. His shot ends up just wide with 2 left to the half wall. Puck free over to Charlie. Defender crashed. Was able to chip it up and out. Invergrove in well offsides. 1:53 left. Charlie in the neutral zone draw. Invergrove able to win it. They'll skate it in. Pressured by Brennan. Puck ends up at the half wall. Sent down deep. Invergrove will pull their goalie. Easton now with it. Easton's got the empty net in front of him. He'll just chip it down deep. Invergrove trying to clear the zone. Fans on it. Ends up in the corner with 1:23 left. Paxton overskates, kicks free to Charlie. Charlie with it. Throws it out front. Invergrove able there to steal it. They'll skate it into the corner. Invergrove picks it up. They'll play it to the point. Held in by Brennan. He'll chip it down to Paxton. Paxton, empty net. Sends it just wide. Charlie trying to get there. Brought down. Paxton goes down. The other Invergrove player goes down. Puck underneath them. Invergrove's able to pick it up with 55 left. Player goes down. Brennan picks it up, flings it towards the net. Invergrove defender there to knock it down. Puck still in the Invergrove zone. Out into the slot. Invergrove now with some space. They'll just pick it up and they'll fling it down. They'll wave off icing. Graham back to pick it up with 30. Jackson will pick it up in the Eagan zone. He'll skate it out with 10 left. Hits the line. He'll shoot it and he'll put it in. 7.5 left. That'll give Eagan the 4-0 lead. I love the goalie goal attempt. Confusion on the Invergrove end on who's going to be out there with 7.5 left to finish it up. Off the draw. Puck loose out at center. Chipped ahead. Sent down. That'll do it. So Eagan will take this one 4-0. 1 game left. That'll be next Sunday the 3rd against Apple Valley Burnsville. It'll be the final regular season game, and then district playoffs will start. Dates and times for that to be determined.